The Charlie Kirk assassination has opened up a lot of people's eyes. It exposed an evil that was very disturbing. Not for him to just get shot in front of his wife and his kids. And I hope his kids never see that clip whatsoever. I'm praying that never gets revealed to them. And I do hope they take it down for good. They ban it so her kids don't have to see that tragedy. Now, what followed after is we saw the far left Democrats celebrate his murder. They were saying, oh, he's a Nazi, he's a fascist. And I kept going back to, do you have evidence of him being racist? And it was just the same talking points. He was just racist. I'm not going to share anything. Go search it up yourself. That's the rebuttal they give you. And did I agree with everything Charlie Kirk had to say? No, I didn't. But the point is, he was willing to go have conversations with people he did not agree with. He was willing to give them a platform to share their ideas and have dialogue with people on the left. And I think that was really important because even if we have a disagreement on something, doesn't mean we have to silence each other. Of course, the mainstream media has been saying, oh, they're trying to silence us. You see people on the left talk about cancel culture when really it's been about accountability because you're going on your social media and celebrating someone's murder. Like, think about that for a moment. You are praising a public execution. Imagine if that was your father, your mother, or your son, your daughter, or your friend out there getting killed on live television. Imagine that. How would you feel on the inside? No matter what ideas they have, if they're a good human being, because I think Charlie Kirk was a great human being. Did I agree with all his policies or his ideas in politics? No, I did not. But at the same time, he was a father, he was a husband. He loved his wife and his children. He wanted men to get married and have a lot of kids, to get a house, to live the American dream, to pursue freedom, and to live a Christian life. Even if you don't agree with religion, what is wrong with those ideas? What is so extreme about that? Which causes people to say, oh, you're a Nazi. It's just amazing how backwards the world we live in. And if you stand up for something that's right, you're not going with the trends and embracing the progressive movement, they label you a fascist. Like I keep saying, those talking points are dying out. It's not working. People are pushing against woke ideology. You see it in entertainment, you see it with the mainstream media, and the list goes on. People are fed up, regardless of which side they fall on the political side. And really, it's the people on the far left they're pushing back against. It's just not going to end well. Now, I will say this. I've said this in the past. I hope we get Democrats who are more moderate and not so extreme because those are the faces of their parties. And it's not helping them get votes and earn the people's trust. But I want to play this clip of Joe Rogan. I'm going to be reacting to it, and we're going to see what he has to say here.
We're getting numb as a society of seeing people die.
Well, the Charlie Kirk thing opened up my eyes.
Yeah.
I never expected so many people would celebrate that man's murder.
That is evil. That's
bizarre. It's just bizarre. Like normal people that I think they're good people. And they genuinely think that guy.
And that's the shocking part about it is this could be like your neighbor, your coworker, who you're friends with, and they're celebrating this. And it comes as a surprise because you're like, you're a good person. You are somebody who's just trying to be a regular American, working hard, taking care of your family, and you're celebrating someone's murder. It's just shocking because it catches you off guard. You don't expect that from somebody you know personally, but it's the world we live in. And it can be scary at times.
I was a bad guy. And I don't think they're right. And I think they were indoctrinated. And I don't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk said or did.
That's the thing. The mainstream media has indoctrinated a lot of people. They have preached this message over and over again, really since Trump decided to run for president. If you support the conservative movement, you're a Nazi. You're a fascist. You're somebody who's not for America. You're a crazy person if you support him. And the list goes on and on. When the reality is the far left are the enemy in this country. You could talk about you're the party of love, you want to be the inclusive people, but when we see your own party go in this direction, okay, how are you guys about love and acceptance when your own people are celebrating someone's murder? It's just pure hypocrisy.
I don't care if he was a bad guy or not.
He's not a bad guy.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see anybody die.
First of all, he's your age, right?
Yeah.
He's a young guy, right? And he would go around to college campuses and have arguments with people or have discussions with people, have debates with people.
Yep.
But it infuriated people because they felt like this guy is going against the progress that was being made in society. But what he did not feel like was progress. Like it was a progressive agenda that was being pushed in most college campuses. It's a leftist, Marxist sort of agenda. He didn't feel like that was the correct way to live. And he felt like he had arguments against it. And he wanted, and it was, it's a business too, right? Like he developed this big social media platform because of it. And I don't, like I said, I don't agree. I don't think some of the things he said, he should have said. But the fact that people were cheering when he died, normal people, housewives, moms, like people working at banks, people working at various industries, celebrating a man getting shot in front of his kids and in front of the whole world.
That's
like,
evil.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
And it's just really weird now.
It's really weird, and it's celebrated to hate people. And that's
the thing. We now have to recognize there are some folks who are either evil or have just bad intentions, and they live in your neighborhood or in your city or state. Like, that's crazy to even process. Right. And that's what I got out of this. When people were celebrating his death, I'm going, why? It's somebody who was just trying to go out there, have conversations with people who did not agree with him. And if you did, cool. If not, he went about his business. So I just don't get why that was part of the reaction. It's sad, but it's something we have to acknowledge.
That's the weird part. And most of us know that that's wrong. And that's why, like, when this Charlie Kirk thing happens, there's a giant blowback, and most people recognize, like, hey, as a collectively, as a society, this is not right. Regardless of whoever that person is, whether that person's on the left or the right, they just got shot in front of the whole world. It's not a thing to celebrate ever. And especially when you're seeing people on the left that are supposed to be progressives. These are supposed to be the kind, compassionate, inclusive people that are celebrating gun violence, public execution. Like, that's insane. That's in a public.
And these are the same people who want to ban guns in America. So you want to ban guns, yet you're celebrating someone using a gun to kill somebody. But you have the energy for a school shooting, which is just as tragic. You say, oh, we got to get rid of guns. But that same energy isn't being displayed because the person's conservative. That is hypocritical to me. So yeah, it's just really sad, to be honest, that we had to experience this as Americans. But you got to stand up for yourself. You got to be vigilant out here. And if you see this type of evil going on, you do not condone that behavior, and you hold them accountable and say, look, we got to be better. Even if we have our disagreements about politics or whatever it may be, we cannot allow this as acceptable behavior because a human life was taken away. And that's just a principle we should all follow, even if we don't like them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what Joe Rogan had to say in that clip. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.